All right, Big Man, today's Tuesday. It's January 6th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. We got 2 in-studio guests. We got KB on the couch. We got Chef Donny on the desk. What's up, boys? How are you?
What's up? Good. Excited for this one.
Yeah. Animal Battle Royale.
Are you excited for this one, KB?
I'm excited to learn. I'm not like the most knowledgeable when it comes to animals. I don't know anything, to be honest.
I know,
but I'm interested.
And I've always felt like when we had this topic, I always threw you into an animal box, and I don't know why.
You think, you throw me in a titty box. No, I'm very interested in animals, especially as I age.
You are, though, right? You're an animal.
I like animals.
Did I get that correct? Okay.
Yeah, you got that right. I was confused when you initially asked if it's like animals against humans, or if is it the most interesting animal to watch fight one-on-one, like a cockfight or a dog, like if it was that route, or if it's every animal on each person.
Oh, is it a team?
No, this is it's a team battle royale. Like,
well, then that's where it gets a little complicated,
things.
because what do you do with aquatic animals?
Well,
so I think
a distinct home field advantage.
it is. You're right.
I'm just building the largest armed forces of animals possible.
Exactly. I think land should be what should.
So it has
be
nothing to do with the effect on humans.
No. So this is picture if we
humans
were
against animals.
Yeah, picture if there was a pentagon and we all had an entrance to open up the gate to let our animals into the middle. Which team comes out victorious?
But the humans are not fighting them.
No humans.
No humans.
Animal on
yes.
animal.
Animal on animal.
So that really affects them.
And all animals get released at the same time. This isn't just like, all right, I'm going to send my X versus your Y.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Got it.
And no real animals are hurt in this hypothetical. This is all fake.
Oh no,
Thank you.
they very well could be.
What? All right, let's move it on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so everyone gets the gist then?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
On that note,
My list.
we can do the order. 1 through 5, what number does Lance have behind his back, Kyle?
5.
No.
Donnie.
2.
No.
Chief.
3.
Yes.
I'll go first.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
I think there might be a clear-cut number one
I think so.
based on my
I think
Based on my knowledge.
research.
Yeah. 1 through 4, White Sox, Dave.
1.
Yes.
I'll go 3.
All right. 1 through 3 to me. I'm going to say 3.
No.
Kyle.
2.
Correct.
2, 4, or 5.
I'll go second.
Okay. 1 or 2, Chef Donnie.
2.
Yep.
You want 4th or 5th spot?
5th, you get 2, right?
Yep.
I'll take 5th.
All right. So the order is Chief, KB, White Sox, Dave, Eddie, Chef Donnie. The Animal Battle Royale draft. Before we get into it, I want to talk about DraftKings. NFL playoffs, let's go. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, makes moments feel bigger. A running back cuts through the line, a strip sack flips the field, a tight end hauls in the kind of touchdown grab you'll talk about for years. Postseason games shift fast, and with DraftKings live betting options, you can stay right in the moment. Plus, DraftKings has your back with early exit protection. If the player in your eligible NFL prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you still get paid in cash. New customers bet just $5, and if that bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings Sportsbook, every drive, every play, every moment. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code DOGWALK. That's code DOGWALK to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. All right, here we go, Chief. Lead us off.
I'm a little nervous now because you guys are saying there's a clear 1-1, but I'm going just with a Tiger.
Oh, all right.
You don't think that's number 1?
I think that's a great pick. Is it number 1? No.
No? You don't think so?
Sell me on Tiger.
Tigers, they're like 600 to 1,000 pounds. They got the cat-like reflexes, the big, strong jaws, those paws that will swat you away, tear up your arteries. Why
I don't think that's even the best pick in the feline.
Oh no, they're much bigger.
Community.
They're definitely they'll smoke whatever you're thinking of.
I don't know.
What if they have to? What if they have to chase one of them down?
They're great at that. They're solo hunters. They don't need the pack. They can hunt and take down anything. They are the real king of the jungle.
mean, tiger's not a bad pick per se.
It's a great pick.
Yeah, it's just not the one that I was expecting, which I'm interested if you take it.
What about in the classic trio of tigers, lions, bears? Maybe the most dangerous.
I think that the only other argument.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But you don't.
We'll get to lions and bears.
But you only like lions hunt in a pack. So like if you're taking lions, you only get one lion. You don't get like the tiger on its own versus one.
But they're
lion.
not hunting; they're in a coliseum.
Yeah.
Yeah, even better. Tiger's bigger and stronger.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, that's something you could Google.
I didn't. I wrote everything in my hand.
Do you think tiger's the 1-1 pick?
I went about this very differently. 'Cause like I said, I'm building an armed forces of animals. So I wouldn't have taken it number 1, but it's definitely like you can't really argue. There's so many different animals that could go 1-1 in my opinion, and this is one of them that I don't think it's a bad pick. It's not how I would have gone though.
All right, so let me give you a little breakdown here. African lion, max 550 pounds. Max for a tiger 700. Bite PSI is over 1,000. Lions down around 650. Longer canine teeth. 40 mile per hour top speed. This guy. Good luck against this guy.
How many different kind of tigers are there?
I'm taking like the classic male Bengal
Tiger. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad pick.
Yeah, but I
think it's got to be 1-1 unless you're taking something.
I think there's 2 that could be. I think there's 3.
I think there's
and
one other one.
There's 3.
Yes, and that was not one of them. Based on my research for this draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was not one of your top 3?
No, it was not.
Oh, I think you're going to do something stupid. You're relying too much on the internet.
But I'm telling you, like, if you research enough, you'll get some good information.
No, I did a little bit of research. I'm pretty content with this. You get the power and the quickness.
All right, Kyle.
The elephant. Specifically the
Boo.
African elephant.
No.
Wait. The tiger's dead.
How?
Tiger in a million different ways.
What, is he gonna
It
lay
might
there?
trample it to death. It might impale it with its tusk. It weighs 12,000 pounds.
They get killed by lions all the time.
I don't know if that's true.
They do.
Do
Wait.
they?
Elephants get taken down by.
You just said lion.
Yeah, you just said lions.
I understand. So now imagine what a tiger would do.
I mean, how much does the tiger weigh?
Can up to 700 pounds.
Can it deliver a lethal bite to a 12,000-pound creature?
Probably.
I don't think a singular tiger is hunting a lion
They what?
What?
An elephant?
or an elephant. I'm sorry. Yes.
They kill elephant. They kill the Asian elephants.
Those are small. Those are
They're
little.
smaller, but
Those
they
are
they know.
Drafted African.
I understand
Yeah,
he
we know
drafted.
the
I
difference
understand
between those
he
two.
drafted African, but this has been tried in battle before. It didn't
Oh
work.
my God! Doesn't
It's been tried.
a tiger looks like a fucking ant next to this elephant?
I'm
So
watching
you-
this right now. This tiger is terrified of the elephant.
Trampled.
Yeah.
No, I don't think an elephant. An elephant should. What are you just going to stand there and just hope his body of armor? The elephant's not doing any work.
But an elephant is your left tackle. It's gonna beat the
Elephant
fuck out of
comes
you
in.
over and over and over again.
They're a docile
tiger is
animal.
Flattened, dude. It's a
No,
rug.
I don't think the elephant can catch it.
And that's like a calf elephant. That's like a baby elephant.
Yeah, the internet's saying the only way a tiger could kill an elephant if it targets a young, old, or sick elephant.
Yeah, so I'm specify a healthy,
Yeah.
healthy elephant.
African
A
elephant.
healthy young.
But it's all about the final product of the final team that we.
Correct. Like your draft's not sank yet, but
I don't.
Just
I
interesting first pick.
If you're building,
I want a dynamic athlete going 1-1.
yeah, you need the whole squad of tigers to take
What
down.
does it say?
it's the
Yeah,
elephant's
but
the better
sure.
pick.
I mean, an elephant's not killing a tiger either. We're at a stalemate at best for that elephant.
That's why you got to build a well-rounded draft board. And any good army, the first thing you want is a good armored column. And what is a better armored column to
It's not a column. It's one.
Sure, but you still want that tank. And you got that
I
tank
got
now.
something coming for this elephant.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
All right.
Oh my God, no chance.
I think that's a good pick. That was one of
Actually, I'm done. That's my team.
just one elephant. Dave, you're up.
I am I'm gonna draft infantry because Kyle just drafted my armored column pick with his first pick, so I'm going to infantry now, and I'm going with a silverback ape.
Yeah.
That is the meanest fucking animal on planet, and I didn't do any research on this. This is all just coming from the brain of WSD. I am convinced it is the meanest fucking athlete on the planet, and I did just call it an athlete. It's got fangs that are like down to its chest, down to its tits. It's strong as fuck. It's got that psychopath loose cannon gene.
Chief, you have
It
your
would
hand up.
tear apart a tiger if it came to it. Chief?
You took something that doesn't exist.
Oh no.
You said silverback ape. Are you looking for a gorilla or are you looking
that's
for
what I
an
meant.
ape?
Silverback gorilla. Yes, a silverback gorilla.
He said ape.
I
though.
I meant silverback.
Let's see if a silverback ape exists.
I was confused for a second.
Okay, I
didn't
meant
know if you were-
silverback gorilla.
Silverback.
I don't know if you were taking Mark Wahlberg in Return of.
So you're taking a gorilla.
So, based on my research about gorillas, they are not very smart.
Neither is infantry. You just send them into meat waves and say, "Go kill that guy in front of you," and if
Take
you die,
that
you
hill?
die. Yeah.
How dangerous are they in the animal kingdom?
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like I think they kind of just keep to themselves.
See,
and
like
eat bananas.
if they got their hands on a fucking tiger, that tiger's being just ripped in half.
I don't know.
They're so strong.
This is where
They're so strong.
A tiger would likely win against a silverback gorilla due to its superior speed, agility, and predatory instinct, and deadly claws, despite the gorilla's immense strength and powerful bite.
You okay? Now piss that gorilla off. See what happens.
You're already in a fight. They're already both pissed
Yeah.
off.
So who's gonna win? The gorilla.
Well, we talked about how dumb the gorilla is.
All the gorilla has to do is say fight. That's
No.
its instinct.
Superior speed, agility, predatory instincts, all on this, plus the claws,
And
all on the side of the tiger.
The tiger will be too busy trying to like fucking take down the elephant or something. Then the silverback just sneak in and rip it to shreds.
I mean, you can live in a fantasy land all you want, but that's just not true.
Now, I will say, I would like to see the gorilla when its back's against the wall and when it's in fight mode, because I do think it could do some damage. It just needs to be pushed to that point.
I think they're definitely the most terrifying like zoo animal that I would least likely want to encounter.
Yeah, like if you fell in the cage, would you want them to put it down, or would you take your chance against it?
Would I want them to?
Yeah, if you fell in the enclosure.
I felt
The
oh, yeah, I
gorillas-
would want them to, I would want them to slaughter the gorilla instantly, bro.
But you don't think there would be any second of thought of like, I can get away from here? Like, this won't be that.
Gorillas are fucking vegans. What are we talking about? All they do
They
is
eat
chomp
plants.
on leaves.
But they'll fuck
Oh.
people. They will fuck you.
You know
up.
what? Yeah, I think I might be more afraid of a bear.
Well, let's not tip
Then
pigs.
that-
But this is human to animal. It's a different dynamic.
yes.
But I mean, these guys don't know how to hunt or fight or do anything.
You think you'd be able to
Telling me
live it?
they go to fucking monkeys go to war with each other.
Those are monkeys.
They're good
Dave.
fathers, Dave. That's kind of a sign of weakness.
That is kind of a sign of weakness.
You're thinking
God,
that's the apes that you're
Yeah.
thinking of, not the gorillas.
I've seen the documentary and it was sweet.
There was.
I mean,
But
the amount of ease that Harambe was pulling that child around
I
him.
was a 4-year-old. I could do
Yeah,
that.
but still, I'll never forget that. That was great.
I don't
You
even
went down
remember.
that like water thing.
I don't even remember the actual footage of Harambe.
Oh, no.
I just remember like the cultural impact.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
It had a child.
Harambe had the child by like its ankle and was dragging it around
That's right,
like
I
it
do
was a
remember that
lawnmower.
I don't know if I've ever seen that footage either.
No.
It was
No.
it was pretty classical.
Classical.
I've seen the one where the zookeeper hides. They have two silverback gorillas, and a zookeeper gets stuck in the entrapment or whatever the fuck it's called, and she has to hide. She hides behind like a pillar like this, and someone distracts the other one, and then she like
I've seen that
bolts
one,
her
yeah.
the door. She's like hiding behind the tree like this, and 2 feet away, the silverback gorilla could have just ripped her in half.
I saw.
Was it on its way to do that?
Yeah, it was
looked like?
walking towards her, and
Yeah.
someone had to either make it something like she's literally behind, like a cartoon character hiding behind a tree, and like gorillas like clearly sees that she's there, is ready to fucking go.
Isn't it amazing that they don't break out more?
Zoo.
They're not smart.
Yeah. That's,
And I mean, hard to break like steel enclosures. But
Yeah, but still, there's so much human error and
Haven't
saw
there
it.
been cases of zoos being unleashed? Like,
Yeah.
like hasn't that happened a couple times?
One near my hometown, in Zanesville, Ohio. All of the animals like escaped, like major wild.
I remember
And they were
this,
on
yeah.
I-70.
Was it an inside job, or what?
What was? Yeah, hold that thought.
That
I'll
makes
look
me
it up.
think that if every animal escapes, then unless they had
it
like
was the
super
zoo.
tech like Jurassic Park doors and someone
yeah.
may like malfunction at the same time.
I saw a video. This is recent. This is like within the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago maybe, where Shaquille O'Neal was telling a story of how he was at like the Cincinnati Zoo or some shit, and he's going through the tour of the gorilla exhibit, and the tour guide's like, whatever you do, do not look this gorilla in the eye. And obviously, if you tell someone to do that, chances are that's going to make them do the opposite. And so Shaq looked him in the eye and he's like, it's the most fear I've ever had in my entire life. He said that thing just started banging on the glass and everything. He's like, I shit my fucking pants. So all your little tiger has to do is look my guy in the eye and it's game over.
That was one gorilla against a human.
But that is how they
I
act.
don't think the gorilla's looking the tiger in the eye.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
All right,
Yeah.
it's to me. I'm thrilled to get this at 4th overall. It's an apex carnivore. It's the meanest bear of them all. It's the polar bear.
Ooh.
I have heard that.
The polar
Polar bear is the meanest of the bunch.
Yes,
They hunt
because
human.
They will hunt you. They want to kill you. Other bears are not. They don't have intent to kill. They will kill because you're near their cubs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's like desperation. They're just looking for food in the Arctic. They don't have a lot of human interaction.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's it. I think it's they will hunt for sport just to say, fuck it, let's kill this guy.
I don't know if that's it either, but clearly we're not experts. I'm just saying I've seen videos of
Yeah, they're
polar
scary.
bears in people in like there was this guy in this clear like ball and this polar bears.
Do the
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
do the cliche.
What? Oh, the cliche. So I'm not going to do the cliche because I keep hearing different reports on it, and I don't know what it
Well,
is
the
anymore.
cliche would help your argument.
It would help your argument.
Well, the cliche is if it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
that's true.
what's the is it the black bear that's the smallest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, there was that one black bear that walked on its hind legs through like northern Jersey or something. It became like a little part of the town, and everybody loved this bear. Just some like kind of dumb looking bear, and then someone got pissed off at it and shot it, and the entire town went ape shit because they just liked having the bear around. A nice little animal.
Yeah, black bear. They're like they're more like dogs than any. I
It
mean,
must be
there's-
You go ahead.
It's rare that they'll attack a human, but if you get it still like in front of a mother and the cubs of a black bear, it'll
Yeah.
Fuck you up.
It's not like, but they're the most skittish. If you make a loud noise, a black bear will
away,
run
yeah.
away.
Yeah, like you're supposed to like get big.
You're
Is
supposed
that
to
why they say
yell
black
at
fight
it.
back?
Yeah.
But that's right. I keep mixing up brown and black because I've always thought that was a saying, and I've always abided by that. But someone told me it's
No,
opposite.
brown. It's like you want to play dead and just it's
You want to like land your,
cover your neck.
That's got to
and
be
your
the
internal organs and
hardest
just
thing on
fucking
earth.
hope that like it'll probably rip at your back, but if you like you just lie there, your chances are better.
Dude, could you
Yeah.
imagine
If you start sprinting, it'll go after you.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you got to lie down and
on your stomach?
and cover, so you cover your internal organs and then like cover your neck and fucking hope it just rips your back.
So just
you gotta punch it in the face, so the coroner
Right
at
in the
least
nose.
knows that you went out with a fight,
Yeah.
not for a chance of beating it.
gouge an eye out.
But yeah, I'm looking polar bear. You're right. The most vicious of the bears.
Mhm.
Also black. Its fur is transparent,
Oh, really?
so it just appears white.
I did not know that.
And they don't hunt for sport. It's saying that actually the reason they're for violence is actually survival.
Yeah.
They need the energy.
It'd be a lot cooler if they just
Yeah.
hunted for sport.
Imagine, dude. Could you imagine being on your stomach and a grizzly bear is just hovering over you?
No.
I don't know.
It'd be one of the most terrifying things ever.
Yeah, I would. Have you seen Grizzly Man, the documentary?
I haven't seen it, but I know all about it.
Bad?
Yo, I mean,
Oh
it's-
my god.
This guy that was fucking in tune with the bears season after season. You go back to Alaska, he had a fox. Like this guy had a weird connection with animals to begin with, because he had a fox that would come and follow him, like sit at his side, and he could charm animals. And he would wrestle with the bears. And every season, you go back to the same pack of bears, and they like took him in. And then one year, he brought his girlfriend, and fucking a stranger, like her being there, ruined the whole vibe, and they both died.
Is that what it was?
Spoiler alert.
Fucking.
I'm not.
I wanted to watch it.
The movie. I'm not saying I was rooting against him,
You see
but
the ending. It starts with the ending. It starts with him dying. You know he dies.
he thought he had a special connection with the Bears. Turns out they just weren't ready to kill him yet.
Is that what it was?
He thought he had like this communication style, like
Thought he was
they
Dr.
understood each other.
I think he did. I haven't watched it in a long time, and it really was until he brought somebody else.
But he was taunting the Bears for. He was doing this for years.
Yeah.
He would like go up to them,
Yeah.
But the footage,
flick them.
the camera was rolling, but it had the lens cap on there. So there's no footage of him dying, but there's audio, and apparently the audio is so disturbing. It's been said like it will never be released.
Dave,
Yeah.
would you pay $2,000 for that
I
footage?
wouldn't pay for it, but I would willingly watch it. Yeah.
No, I think the footage does
Yeah.
exist, and
Does
it's like they put some of the audio in the documentary, and like obviously they cut the most violence part out, but the footage is they'll never. It's so gruesome they'll never put it.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I don't know. I could be misremembering that, but
Yeah.
either way, check it out. It's we had to watch it in school. I don't know why.
Oh,
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
My teacher made an implication that the girl was on her period, and that's why the Bears ate him. I don't think that's true, but it was
Oh.
very like, wait, what?
I always thought the guy might have been gay, and like the animals, like he was secretly into like he was more into the
Bestiality.
bears than.
Are you?
wait, you think?
projecting right
Yeah,
now?
wait. So because he was gay, he was more attracted to bears.
I don't know. I don't
understand
Watch
where that-
watch the documentary. You can
Wait, hold on. We can't just gloss over that.
If you watch the trailer, you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and Kyle are like
Gay men are more attracted to animals than straight men.
No,
I kind of see it.
Are you implying that the animals are homophobic and that's why they didn't like him?
no, he just. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how I can explain this.
Like the period thing, I can kind of understand, even if it's like
That's the thing with dolphins. Like if you're gonna go swim with dolphins, if you can't do it if you're on your period.
because they rape humans.
Yeah, they'll drag you to the bottom
yeah.
of the pool.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to get Polar Bear 4th overall.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
That's going to lead me.
Excellent pick, Ed. Excellent pick.
Thank you, Donnie. You're up.
I'm gonna go.
Might get overheated, but
God, this is tough because I have one. I mean, my clear first pick is the grizzly bear. I'm gonna take the last biggest land animal I think on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm kind of caught between two things because I want to counter KB's elephant, and I think I found a way, but I also don't want to leave another big mammal potentially on the table. This is tough. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go king cobra. King cobra can kill an elephant.
bio.
Can its teeth protrude the elephant's
Can its
skin?
trunk? I just looked it
It
up. I
can?
said, can a king cobra kill an elephant? Yes.
Okay.
What?
All right. So
I had this high on my boards for that reason, but like okay, all right. Actually, I'll ask Kyle because he's the
well, let's
the
first
combat
let's
sport.
first dissect the grizzly bear. Is there any thoughts on
No, that's a first round pick for sure.
Yeah,
I thought that would get swooped up by
I think
I
that
think
it's-
a grizzly bear is bigger and meaner than a polar bear.
I think
not,
the polar bear's like
Polar bear's bigger?
polar bear's bigger, but they're close. I mean, they're close.
Yeah.
An Alaskan grizzly is a fucking.
like here's what I'll say, even though it devalues my pick a little bit. Like of course, like we just said it, polar bear's a carnivore. You know, grizzlies aren't.
They'll eat
yes,
blueberries and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fish and
But if you put them in a fight to the death, like I'm sure grizzly can hold its own a little bit.
yeah.
I'd
They're
watch it. I'd pay
lankier.
a lot
They
of
do
money
have a
for that.
longer neck, which exposes it to more.
Yeah, jugular.
What does
The polar
grizzly?
bear does.
Polar bears are larger though, and they have more fat.
But they're not used to fighting. They don't fight anybody out there. They fight each other, but that's kind of it, and that's more for fun.
Who's better to like if John Jones is fighting John Jones in training, that's the best training partner you can have.
Yeah, but they're doing it for fun. They're doing it. They're light. It's a light sparring.
Oh, okay.
Grizzly bear built for intense, sustained combat using powerful forelimbs and aggression, more experienced in brawls with rivals.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I think the grizzly's the better pick than the polar bear.
No, I want my guy who's proven to
But now this
eat
is
people.
this is
Polar
similar-
bear relies on a powerful bite and size, but can overheat
I was gonna say
That's
he's
tough.
out of his environment. We're not fighting on the ice. We're in a neutral.
Correct.
Sure.
And prolonged land fights generally avoids unnecessary conflict. So you basically drafted a teddy bear. You drafted the Coca-Cola bears.
No, that's-
yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
those nice little.
You got,
Yeah.
you got a pan.
We did not disclose the climate.
You took a koala.
You put a panda in the Arctic for long enough, it becomes a polar bear.
King Cobra. I like that one.
This I like just because I'm thinking what can combat.
You're trying to. That's your pick to counter an elephant.
Because think about this. Nothing
No
else can.
chance.
Like all it has to do is the elephant's distracted in the battle. One strike in the right spot, in the leg, in the trunk.
Do you think it's the venom is taking down a 12,000-pound elephant?
Oh yeah, it's going right to the
Based
heart.
on what, intuition?
Now that was my question though. What if the cobra bites the elephant, injects it with the venom, and then the elephant stomps out the cobra and the cobra dies first, but then like hours and hours and hours later, then
a war of attrition.
yeah,
That's
right.
fine. I think the cobra served its purpose. I don't need him to be there for a long time. I need him to.
So
That's actually, if that's
Yeah.
your tactic, I'm still not sold that a cobra could.
And elephants are scared of
that.
snakes. Terrified.
Are they?
What?
Yeah.
What do they do? Run away?
Oh no, that's true. They're
That's
afraid of
true?
little
They're
animals. Yeah,
terrified of snakes.
they don't. Have you
Mice
ever
and
seen?
snakes.
Well, I'm afraid of like spiders, but if it came to a battle,
You like your chances?
Yeah.
I don't
Actually,
like my chances.
actually,
with that
maybe
spider.
not.
Yeah.
This is a thing too, where it's like that is so low to the ground, and if the trunk is the only vulnerable spot, they're gonna have a hard time reaching too.
Hey, I like the cobra pick. I like to. I wanted to have a snake on my team. I guess I still could.
Mm-hmm.
Still could.
Better snake.
Yeah, there's still snacks available.
The cobra's out there with the most lethal of them all, as far as venom per pound.
That's true.
And also, elephants. I still think snake versus. Yeah, you don't have a good representation. Of
You're
elephants.
thinking of a mongoose,
No, I'm
and you're
not.
thinking
Like a badger.
no, a mongoose is
Mongoose.
a mongoose can beat a snake.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Wait, is it
Elephants
Is it
are
because
afraid of snakes, is what I'm trying to say.
the venom doesn't affect them, or is
No,
it
I
because
think they're so quick.
is that it?
Pure athleticism.
You ever seen those videos of mongoose going after a cobra?
Yeah, but
They're
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
They're awesome.
All right, back to me. Before I make my pick, I want to talk about Roback Activewear. It's the best fit, best feel. You guys all know how much of a supporter we all are of Roback. There's White Sox Dave. He's rocking it right now. The hoodies are hands on the best. I see at least one person wearing the joggers every day. I'm wearing them right now. And the fleeces are made for Chicago winters, warm and comfortable. But now my new favorite is the Roback vest, Dave.
Ooh,
Have you got your hands on one of these yet?
No, not yet.
Just got one. They're great. The thing is warm. It has zipper pockets, stretch side panels, so it's comfortable and easy to move in, and just a really clean look. I wear it over my hoodies and with my joggers, and I can't take it off. It's good stuff. So use code DOG on Roback.com for 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all vests, joggers, fleeces, and more with code DOG. They're not lying, folks. They will pull that promo code at the end of the week, so get in on the action now. One more time, at Roback.com. Use code DOG for 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. All right, I'm up. I can't believe this lasted this long. Hippos are fucking vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be.
Oh,
next.
that was my next.
Yeah.
That was all of our next pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hippo.
I was wondering.
Hippo and snake that's what I was debating between. Was another big animal or the cobra, and I left hippo out there.
Yeah, I mean, a hippo and a polar bear running through that tunnel. Good luck.
Those things can fucking swim. They can run like 30
There's
or
no
40
water
miles
in
an
there.
hour.
There's no water in this.
Yeah, there's no water in
Someone said the Coliseum had water.
Sometimes.
it. Yeah. There could
In
be
Gladiator 2, I've been told.
They're the most
That movie
lethal
stunk.
land animal or any animal.
They kill the
in
most
world.
humans.
They kill the most humans.
Yeah.
Kill the most
Primarily in Africa, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Zah said, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I was out there with Zah and Donny, and Donny got in the river with 2 hippos upstream to get a picture of him going hippo mode with hippos, and I had to take the picture. I was like, this might be the last picture I take of the guy.
That was truly one of the craziest things.
Yeah.
That is
How far away?
That is truly.
I mean, not like far, but not far, like that far. I don't know, like less than 50 yards, probably. Like 30, 40 yards.
too close
yeah,
for
around,
me.
around 50 yards. 50
All right, so
Half a
50
football
yards
field.
if that thing's running. It was
swim,
in
it
water.
could swim faster than
I've seen the videos of them chasing boats and shit. It's like they're fucking.
They're
cruise
hauling
missiles in
ass,
the water.
yeah.
Yeah, that
no,
cooked, dude.
That was
It's
crazy.
insane.
Well, people were also saying it's crazy to get into an African river. Like you don't know what's
Also,
With the
parasites
Ebola,
or whatever
yeah.
in there. God forbid these sea snakes and.
I think he put like scotch tape over his pee hole or something like that.
I don't remember that. Is that what he said? I can't remember if he did that.
I just made that up.
Yeah, I don't.
There is something in the Amazon that swims up your dick hole.
Yeah, I've always been told about that.
Yeah.
Is that true? Does anybody know about that?
I think that's true. I don't know what it's called, but the Amazon terrifies me.
Yeah. Like honestly, that might be one of the craziest
Yes,
things.
the Indiru fish
That's what it is. It goes
swims
in-
up your dick hole.
Really?
Vendelia cirrhosa,
Ugh.
Candiro.
Candiro, that's it.
Where's that based
and
on?
it's not just
It's in the Amazon.
going up your urethra. It's going up there with spikes.
Oh no,
Yeah,
really?
you're fucked.
Oh,
Good aim.
So
how tiny is it? It's got to be your pinhole size.
yeah, right? It's like a tadpole.
I'm trying to.
I don't know.
I don't like that at all. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. Yeah, it's tiny.
1 to 7 inches,
So
It's not that small.
but it's
Kinda
got to be
small to
real
massive.
thin, right?
It's like a mouse or a rat that could break their back to get in
I don't want to think about this fish anymore.
small places.
Oh, here's a good size. Look at them.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't
that'll get
wanna
up
see
there.
it.
Oh, that would. That's like the size of the. Yeah.
It's like a perfect fit.
Yeah, so hippos, they're fucking fast, they're aggressive, they're ruthless.
Mm.
That's what I want on my
Great
team.
Good
That's a
pick.
Great pick. I probably
Good
should
pick.
pick that over fucking Cobra, but
Hippo's stomping on a cobra.
Oh yeah.
So water's completely out. We're not doing water.
I mean,
If you want to have a fucking humpback
you wanna-
whale flopping around out
if
there,
there's an animal that uses a little water off to the side and comes back onto land, like I think it should be multi though. Like a
it's got to
hippo's-
be amphibious.
Amphibious. That see,
Yeah.
like
like I don't see how an orca works here.
that's
Is that who you're gonna take?
that's what I wanted to take. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think it works in that.
Free Willy on the back of a truck. What are you doing?
Yeah.
An orca whale.
Unless this is an island like bumper balls in Mario Kart where the fucking orca could just take people out jumping from side
like I
to
said, I was trying to build
I see
an
it because I had the
army
same thought
of
as you.
animals. I want sea, air, and land.
You want
I
to
got my infantry. I wanted my maritime war fighters, and this takes that away. So on that note, I guess I'll just have to go with the king of the jungle, the lion.
Yeah.
Does it worry you that Chief already shit all over the lion?
No,
Lion's a good pick. It's just not a tiger.
And now that's a male lion.
yeah,
See, the females are the ones that hunt.
Yeah,
Would-
but the males kind of regulate.
yeah.
Fair.
They're the king of the jungle. They have all the women do all the housekeeping and shit, and while they sit back and get the spoils of the war.
I just think that the women are more suited to if they're the ones hunting. They have
I
more reps.
honestly I knew that was gonna come up, and I thought about going lioness, but that's a little yeah. We don't want women fighting in our fights for us, do we?
Lioness.
What? So you're how's the cohesion between the lion and the silverback?
I think they could work lockstep together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you might have a little power struggle there.
I don't think so.
Who's the leader? Who gets a seat?
The lion. The lion's the king of the jungle. The lion's kind of he's higher
Kind of a
military
misnomer
rank.
'cause they don't really live in jungles.
yeah.
You know the saying. You know what I'm.
I know.
what I
I'm
mean.
just saying.
It's regal. It's majestic.
Powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's got the fangs. It's got that
Now-
loose cannon gene.
Hypothetically, would you rather have a Simba Mufasa or a Scar type? I think you might want Scar.
No, I want Mufasa for this. Scar. See,
He got set up.
in wartime, you
Gotta
don't
be
want to be too
conniving.
cocky. And Mufasa was just a cocky little prick. Like, you do this, you do that. You got to think with, you got to have more cohesive unit than what Scar would provide as a leader in.
Okay.
And
I
Scar
think
died in the end. He was like a scrawny fucking bitch.
he was old.
So
I'm just saying.
he got disposed of.
KB, you're up.
I'm sticking with size and power, and I'm going to go rhinoceros.
Yeah, Cobra might have been a mistake. Fuck.
It's big, it's mean, it's fast. It's powerful.
It's a big boy. It's got a horn.
I wanted to think outside the box with like, oh, this will sneakily get you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sticking with size.
I think they're also fast. Now, what
Thousands
if
of pounds? They're 35 miles per hour speed.
aren't they basically extinct? So,
They've been hunted by man.
well, I mean, whether nature or man selected them to leave the planet, they've been selected to leave the planet to an extent. Doesn't matter how that.
Their tusk is so valuable.
Yeah.
17-second video, rhino versus hippo. Take your bets.
Oh, this is what we just. I think this is pretty close. Maybe a hippo with the edge.
See, I think the rhino with that horn.
So the hippo, the rhino was coming at it, and then the hippo opened its jaw, and the rhino retreated.
It's just the jaw.
Yeah,
It's the jaw angle
scary.
Look this
and
up.
dangerous.
I went to high school with a kid whose family was like big anthropologists, and I remember he went to Kenya for something, and he came back and he said he saw a hippo on a safari chomp down on an alligator and snap it in half. I never fully believed him, but like I'm like, that makes sense. Can we look this up?
Wait,
If you could get that, Lance. But
I
that's
don't know
how
if we can
powerful
play
they
that,
are. They
but-
could just
Snap the crocodile in half.
clean in
I
half.
believe that.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's not to say that a rhino couldn't win. I just think it would have to be pretty tactical.
I think
Yeah.
a rhino with the horn though, if they're
Such a
charging, if
weapon.
they're charging right at each other, the rhino just ducks its head and it's game over. Horn against mouth, horn wins.
I think I'm with him. I think I like the horn.
No, dude. I'm telling you, I just watched about 4 videos. These rhinos are cowering to the hippo, but it's a group match.
Hippo's got it's the bite force.
Yes, it's
The jaw and the bite force.
shocking to see the jaw. Chief, you're up. Still like Tiger?
Yeah, I like Tiger there.
Is Tiger available?
No, he took it first.
Oh, that's right.
You got real excited about that.
Forgot
huh?
about the.
All right, I'm going with like the little. He's like a little Andrew Shaw, kind of just a little feisty piece of shit with incredible bite strength. I'm taking the hyenas. I didn't want to say it as we were talking about Scar. The hyenas have stronger jaws than lions, believe it or not. They can crush your bones with a single bite. They're a nasty, pricky little piece of shit animal. They're ugly. They just want to muck things up. So I'll take a hyena here just for the bite strength at the end of the round.
I don't know much about hyenas. Where are they native to?
Africa.
Anywhere else?
No,
Oh, they are ugly as fuck.
they're super ugly.
insanely ugly. Aren't they? Do they hunt actually, or are they scavengers?
No, they'll hunt.
They hunt?
But they'll like run lions off of kills too.
But that's another pack
Power of
pack
numbers.
animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you guys missed the point where I was talking about the bite strength.
I heard the bite strength.
Yeah, its bite strength is crazy.
Bite strength when all these animals have insane bite strength, I don't know how much it matters.
Dude, if you get a hyena on your little rhinoceros's back and just
I don't have a
chomping into
rhino.
his spine
No. I'm
Chomping
flattening
up.
your whole team with
with one rhino.
my
Well, my
B
co- if
player.
my cobra
How are you
stings
gonna get a
it-
hyena on their back?
I
All
did.
right,
Wait,
you're
you said
extremely
you said you're gonna
athletic.
get the hyena on my rhino's back, and then what?
I did find this.
Chomp his spine.
I did find this. This is a hyena and a rhino.
Oh,
We can't see it.
Look at my rhino shitting all over you.
Oh man.
so
That's-
that's
The rhino one, I'm assuming?
No, I know people can't see it. I know it's got to be AI, but it's basically this hyena like nibbling at the rhino's ass, and the rhino just unleashes a furious shit all over it. So
so you made that rhino shit himself.
you could say that.
Yeah.
All right, you're up again.
All right. I guess I'm like a big bite strength guy, but I'm taking the Nile crocodile. So somewhat limited mobility, but if we set up our attack the right way, we just feed everything. You just run it towards that guy's mouth like it's hungry hippos. It just comes into his bite radius. You're fucked. So we're going to use the tiger and the hyena to chase things towards that Nile crocodile. Chomp, dead.
Crocodile, yeah, They're bad. They're bad motherfuckers. But how would it do on
Yeah,
the
on
land
land, because
I just explained it.
I wouldn't be.
Well, you just
like you
picked
guys
an-
aren't listening.
No, I was listening, but you just picked a Nile. I assume that's the Nile River, correct? So you picked a river, but you
They
took it
go
out
on
of.
land. They're amphibious.
I know they're amphibious, but you took it out of its like preferred.
Where was this when we were talking polar bear?
Oh, the polar bear is going to get too hot.
Polar bear is going to get hot and pass out, but yeah,
Correct.
that's a bad choice too.
Yeah.
But the crocodile, I wouldn't be scared of a crocodile on land. You just zigzag.
Yeah,
I could
they're
run
not-
away-
I dare you.
I could run away
I
from
dare
a
you.
crocodile.
Die trying season 2. Here we go.
I think
The
you could.
water
I think
is
anyone
what
in this room
makes
could
it.
run away from a crocodile on land.
How fast does a crocodile run?
I don't think they're
miles
very.
in-
Quick.
I could.
Can't
I
change
could
direction.
not.
You just got the serpentate.
I think you could, Ed. I don't
Don't
think they
try
could
to
move
use-
like
It's
at
a
all.
Don't try to
Serpentate.
use that
You
word.
just have
You have to serpentate?
you serpentate. Yeah, serpentate. As long as you go this way, back and forth
22 miles an hour. Don't trip.
in the
don't-
water.
No.
Wow, how fast can you run?
How much is it? 22 miles per hour?
Yeah, that's
That's got to be like the
fast.
shortest burst, 22,
For
and then
how
it just
long can it
dies.
do?
Yeah, how long can it do that for?
short speed.
I don't know.
Under 100 meters.
We're not talking humans, though.
That's true. We're talking other.
Oh, they're very fast.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not running down anything on this
Yes,
list.
a human can generally outrun a crocodile.
You just need to make a 90-degree turn, and it won't be able to do it.
All
They
right.
tire quickly. Oh, it's gonna get so tired.
All right. Can I be honest with you guys?
What?
I have often thought myself I would be just fine. You know those videos of people wrestling alligators? Crocodile is a different animal
I
because
did
it's
that.
much bigger. But I think I could wrestle an alligator. I'm pretty sure I could.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. I was just
Well,
down.
Yeah. No.
You actually tapped
How is
out
it?
an
No,
alligator.
the elephant, no, it was bound. Its jaw was taped shut.
I know, but you still did it.
That means it had nothing.
But it couldn't have even if it wanted to.
If it had
You
a
wrestled
free mouth, it would have killed me.
No, it wouldn't have. You're selling yourself short on this,
Alligator.
Kyle.
It was alligator.
You're supposed to be telling him it's a shitty pick and then using that story as an example why.
We're talking alligators now, but they're scared of humans to begin with. Crocs will fuck you up, but alligators are skittish.
Oh, you wrestled an alligator with its mouth shut?
Yeah, when was
Yeah, we
this?
were in the
Couple years ago.
Everglades, Rediscovering America 2021.
Am I allowed
We
to
went
say
out. They said we're going alligator wrestling, and I thought that meant like you literally capture an alligator and do wrestling moves on it, which is what I did. But I think that just means that's the term they use for fishing for alligator.
Am I allowed to say I'm disappointed in you?
For what?
Because if its mouth is shut, there's
Exactly.
that's a human equivalent of you wrestling a nugget.
Right. It was very inhumane.
We're just
Yeah.
lying on top
I
of
think
it.
Dave
Right?
Portnoy was
Easy on the
pissed.
nugget.
Well, I'm just saying, like it's a human equivalent. Like that's like a military person who comes back and it's like I'm not allowed to fight because I'm trained beyond your years. You know, you were.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Put it in an arm bar.
You had a half
It
Nelson
felt
on
weird. It
right?
didn't feel cool at all.
It was. Was it like forced? Like did it put up a fight?
No, that's why it felt bad.
It
It was also smaller.
Rogged up.
Damn.
But if you see a full-sized alligator like coming out of the water towards you, that might be one of the scariest things
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
in all of life.
Some of those fuckers are huge. Like the golf course videos that go viral
Yeah.
every once in a while. Those are
Oh,
dinosaurs.
Florida.
Yeah, but they don't like humans. Like you try to get close to those, and they'll turn
Yeah,
away.
for sure.
But crocodile's different. Crocodile won't. But as soon as you're on land, that thing runs like
Yeah.
it's running like this.
Yeah.
You just
I'm concerned about your size, Chief, if I'm being honest, early.
Yeah. Look I was hoping for hippo or rhino there in the round 2, but I'm content with my list so far.
Kyle, you're up again.
Oh man, so I'm torn between two. I'm going size again. I'm going the Cape buffalo,
Fuck!
Cape buffalo?
up to 2,000 pounds.
I think that's the second most dangerous animal in Africa, land animal.
So what I'm seeing is it's really hard to kill, which is what I'm going for.
Yeah, but like I don't think
God
your
damn
animals
it.
are killing much though.
What?
What?
What are you saying?
I don't like all your animals are just chomping on grass. Like they're not natural killers.
No, the elephant and the rhinoceros are slaughtering everyone if it comes to battle.
But the Cape Buffalo is.
Cape Buffalo is just like, it's game meat.
I think it's much more dangerous than
Cape
cheap
Buffalo is known for killing lions.
Those ones that have like a football helmet on top of their head, basically.
Kinda.
Ooh, the Cape Buffalo, also known as the African buffalo, is considered to be the most dangerous of any of the big five. Lion, rhinoceros, leopard, African buffalo, and African elephant. They've been known to ambush and attack humans. Granted, we're talking humans again, though.
Talking humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty aggressive with speed and ferocity. Okay. You were going to pick that next?
That was I just pulled up all the fucking Cape Buffalo facts I could muster on AI.
Then what are you going to pivot to?
I am gonna. Know what? I am gonna pivot. And I know we can't do music, but I would like "Fortunate Son" to play during this clip, because I just
heads.
Yep,
I
play in
just
your head.
gained air superiority. I'm going with the bald eagle.
There's a better bird, I think.
There's a lot of better birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what better bird than America? America is the fucking toughest, best military ever put together in the history of the world.
You know what's gonna
And-
happen? That bird's gonna fly. He's gonna sit right on my grizzly bear's shoulder and just that's it.
And that wouldn't
Well,
be it.
That's how they
It
typically
flies
live.
away.
I mean, most bald eagles, they're just scavengers.
All right, if
They're
we're
just eating
thinking,
rotting fish
It'll
on
pick
the side.
it'll pick the bugs
They-
out of the flesh.
Yeah.
okay. Now for this project that we're doing right now. Okay.
So we're listening.
Yeah, I know. What it's whoever is it's last man standing, right? Out of all the animals that will be drafted, all 25 animals, this one's the only one that can fly so far.
So far.
I
it
should have
would
said
be
the
a-
so far part.
The hippo.
A stalemate at the end.
Yeah, there'll be stalemate. If two people have birds,
It'd be a tie. So you're going for the tie.
Okay, so I can't lose right now. Can't win necessarily, but can't lose unless it's one of my.
Well,
It could fly down and die. Fly down for a strike and you just get smoked by an
Yeah.
elephant tusk.
you're also like, if there's 3 animals left to 1 or 2 animals left to 1 on the
let those
battle,
two duke it out on the ground, and then
like 2 on a team, and your guy's just cruising up above. He's contributed fucking nothing to this fight.
except air superiority.
Meaning what? He shits on them while they're
No,
fighting?
he goes down and fucking claws their eyes out with his 8-inch talons like he's a velociraptor.
Well,
I love the eagle pick.
I wish there was a way to simulate this like Deadliest Warrior, where we could have.
Probably could.
We should see if we could find a way to put all these animals in and simulate it.
I bet you AI could help us out
Probably.
with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Might have to do that.
Someone who's good at AI that's listening should actually
We got
do that for
Quiggs.
us.
Yeah,
we do
have
got
it just
Quiggs,
like,
yeah.
just someone who's super knowledgeable in this shit.
I feel like Quiggs would know.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also assuming that no one else is going to take anything air raid.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
So, I mean,
like if KB or Donnie take Flacco the owl, who
the
passed
one that's dead,
yeah.
the dead owl.
Somebody
Yeah.
could get another bird.
Yeah.
I like my chances with a bald eagle.
All right, I'm up again. I'm taking 3 picks of nasty back to back to back.
3 picks of what?
Nasty.
No, you're going nasty.
I mean, I got
Nasty
polar bear,
boys.
hippo. Like these are nasty.
Oh yeah.
You know it's coming. The chimpanzee.
Oh,
That motherfucker doesn't go to kill. He goes to mutilate.
to rip your face off.
Yes, he wants your face to bring back to your fucking family and show them.
Like a fucking scalp.
Yes, he is no fucking joke.
That chimpanzee, they don't love you.
Yes, and they are smart too. Like smart
saying?
as fuck. So,
Chimp Empire, awesome documentary where they kind of outline their like war strategies and stuff. These two groups, were they fighting for like 30 years at
yeah,
one point?
dude. We watched a Jane Goodall one time. Remember
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, there's a story of Travis that I'm well versed in.
Story of Travis.
Yeah.
Travis
know that
and Chip?
story?
You don't know that one?
The is that the woman?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we've all heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrifying.
I did a documentary on it.
What's that?
I did a doc on it.
Oh, you did a video. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Marty Mush.
What year was this?
this was in 2020 or 20.
I remember this now. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to the cop who killed Travis. Good guy.
They also had a phase of some of my favorite movies were when they had the chimpanzees, most extreme primate. They would played hockey. It's skated.
Yeah.
That was
Oh yeah, MVP.
rock.
Yeah.
MVP.
I had that shit on VHS.
MXP, MVP, and there was one more at the skateboarding and the snowboarding.
We were
fucking
suckers for that.
Awesome.
Most valuable primate.
Most valuable primate.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's actually I think there's a new primate movie that comes out this week, but they don't use animals anymore.
So it's all CGI.
Yeah, I believe it is. Because I know that movie, the Jordan Peele movie that just came out, it's called Nope. They use like a CGI chimp, and it just didn't hit the same. You know?
In the movie Nope?
Yeah. Remember that?
I still haven't seen it.
No? Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Planet of the Apes was
Must
decent.
be one of the
though.
best.
Was it?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a while. I love Planet of the Apes though. That's
Yeah.
every now and then I'll throw that trilogy on.
But that's why they're so smart they could be in movies. Ed was another one. Remember that? It was a baseball player.
I think they taught him how to like do sign language a lot of times too. Like
Yeah.
they could communicate with humans.
Super smart. And so I got 3 nasty boys. So I like my trick.
I actually think I just heard a chimp for the first time since we've been trying to do this. I believe it was in the 70s. They started trying to communicate with chimps like on a grand level. It was the first time, like this past summer, that a chimp asked a question back in sign language. Because you could train him. Look this up, Lance. You could train it to do some signs in sign language, but since we've started doing that, they've never one time asked a question back until like last summer. So like evolution of chimps is
They're like
going nuts. Yeah.
All right, Donnie, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go wild boar for my first, because it's the last animal with tusks, and they're aggressive. They've taken down kings. So that's like one that I like to have. That's just kind of your rat, the player that keeps going. Your Brandon Marchand, so to speak.
You're who?
Marchand.
Marshawn who?
Brandon Marshall.
Marshawn Lynch.
I'm confusing.
Brandon Marsh. Oh,
Brandon
Donnie.
Marshall?
He's
Wait.
back.
Look, either way, I'm going wild boar for the first pick there, and then I'm between two again. I'm gonna go with it.
Wait.
You're
You're
going
wait, hold on. Yeah.
trying to move it along from Brandon Marchand?
Dude,
Brandon Marchand, the
What were
wild
you
boar.
looking for?
He also said.
Wait, why?
And
All
we'll-
right,
we'll get you
defend
there.
wild boar before your next pick.
wild boar is a fucking insane animal. You ever played Big Buck Hunter? It's the last round in the bonus game, and they're impossible to get.
Okay, that's a video game. Now, why are they dangerous in real life?
They're ferocious. They attack.
They do.
They're fucking
Do they?
tusks. Yeah.
What's the
They're
movie?
deadly.
Old Yeller. They were the big villain in Old Yeller.
That's how they killed Robert Baratheon in Game of Thrones.
That's true. I said they're king killers too.
Oh, I didn't understand that reference, and I used it myself. Well done, Donnie. She's promised me this multiple times, so she's on my shit list because I just rethought of it. But Sydney's invited me a few times to go hang out of helicopters with.
We're going in March.
We are.
City and I.
We will have a conversation about this off air.
I'm joking.
With like M4 assault rifles, just mowing them down in Texas.
I heard the meat's not very good.
No, you can't.
No, you don't eat them, but they're
Yeah.
invasive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're fucking. Yeah. They're.
It's crazy that those were just pigs that they release into the wild, like big fat pot-bellied pigs, and they just adapt.
That's what happened.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
How long ago?
they will. If you release just a regular pig, they'll have some into the wild. They'll have some kind of like metabolic change where they start growing tusks and have fur. Like it's not even like it's a different species. Like over generations, like they adapt.
It grows a tusk. It
Yeah.
grows tusks. Interesting.
I did not know that. That said, I don't really like to pick. I like my chances against a wild boar.
No,
I'll fucking choke that bitch out.
false.
All right, you're up again, Don.
I'm gonna go jaguar.
Yeah.
I mean, just I'm thinking of the big cats left.
Yeah,
You gotta go jaguar.
Is a jaguar big?
They're huge. I think they're actually kind of slow and powerful. They're the less agile and twitchy.
They'll sneak
version.
up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
They're
quiet.
stealthy.
They're stealthy.
They hunt out of trees, jumping into get caiman.
Oh,
and
these
Amazon
motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't know why I was not thinking of them like this. I was thinking of a leopard for some reason.
Yeah, I mean similar. I feel like once you get into those cats, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
They're all like, a little equally the same.
I think Jaguars have the strongest
bite.
I'm pretty sure.
Of all the cats, the Jaguar has the strongest bite force. So for that reason, that's why I selected that. That was my thinking there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Jaguars good. Man, all right. There's still a lot of prime ones, I feel.
I was also thinking of Brad Marchand.
Oh, okay.
I said Brandon as his full name.
okay.
Brad. It's Brad Marchand.
And I thought it was Marshaun. Marchand.
I said Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
Well, then I got confused, and I couldn't think.
You were treated. All right, I got some fucking psychopaths. I got the bruisers. I kind of want some speed. I'm going to take the cheetah.
God damn it, Ed.
I want some speed.
Nonstop this fucking draft.
Cheetah's a good pick.
Yeah.
Cheetah. Do you know that cheetahs have never killed a human ever
Really?
in history? Cheetah has never once killed a human.
Really?
Yeah, I was shocked to learn that too. There's no recorded death from a cheetah to human.
They're so fucking fast. They're cool.
They're very cool. But they can only run that fast for it's the same with like a
Yeah, sure. It's like
short
they're Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There are no verified
Isn't that crazy?
records
Well, that
of
is
cheetahs attacking humans in the wild.
Which makes you think they'd probably be a cool pet.
Yeah.
Any
it
cat
would.
can be domesticated very easily. Any feline.
Kyle, is that true?
It's
I
it's
have
the
regular house cats.
I meant
seek
feline.
jungle animals.
Any feline, I'm pretty sure, is the easiest animal to domesticate by far. You can domesticate any type of feline fairly easily.
John Jones has something that looks like a cheetah.
Ocelot,
Don't get me started on ocelots.
bad.
I follow an ocelot on Instagram.
They're
That's
good
sick.
house pets though.
I don't know about how they are as pets.
You know what cat I don't like that freaks me out? The Maine Coon.
Freaks
Me out. Too big.
I'm curious, but yeah,
Too
a little
big.
too big.
Look up Maine Coon. It's too big. And I don't mind cats.
I think they'd make good pets though.
It's it's a freakishly big cat.
That is big.
Yeah.
22 pounds.
If you had the opportunity, would you house a tiger or something, Kyle?
No, I'm not. I'm interested in adorable.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't want.
I don't want power or coolness.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that either.
Bengal cat would be cool. Like a small little Bengal cat.
Do they make them small?
Yeah, it's a breed of. It's like a domesticated cat.
I'm into servals though.
Shout out to Ming the tiger. Did you guys ever see him up there in New York? There's a guy, they found a tiger just in his
In his apartment.
4th story apartment in 57th Street.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, dude, it's a crazy story.
What's his name?
Did you ever
Ming
hear,
the tiger.
Have you heard the story of that woman who was a scientist trying to learn how dolphins communicate, and she kept one in her house? She
A dolphin?
dolphin, so she had a flooded. Well, I think her basement was flooded, like a pool, and she would jerk it off every day.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, you've never heard that story? She got arrested.
It's called Ming of Harlem. There was just an apartment in Harlem had a massive tiger.
Damn.
There's a really cool picture of a cop rappelling down the flat or whatever you call it, and the tiger just roaring at it in the window.
Jesus
It's actually
Christ.
sick.
I gotta look this up.
And
I wish I didn't do hand notes because they scrunched together and Wild Boar was after a certain other one. But what are you gonna do?
Hey, maybe it'll get back to you. Still got one more pick. All right, so I went cheetah because I need some speed to kind of throw everybody off because I'm sending the cheetah out of the gate first to kind of throw everyone off. Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go with. I hate that we can't use C. Let's go with.
All right, Dave.
Let's go with the saw-scaled viper.
Oh, venomous snake.
Yeah, I need some venom in my army.
Okay, saw-scaled viper. Never heard of this fucker.
But you instantly
Tell
had
me
fear
about
of
this.
it because it
Yeah, tell me more.
it is found in densely populated regions across Africa, the Middle East, and India. It's highly aggressive, quick to strike, and often lives in close proximity to human settlements where immediate medical care is maybe limited. It can move up to 12 miles an hour, and with one bite, it has nearly a 100% fatality rate, with death occurring in as little as 20 minutes.
To humans.
That's what it says. But I mean, I think your blood will, the blood of fucking your little wild boar will coagulate.
Can't get through the skin.
It can't?
Can't pierce the boar skin. No.
How do you know that?
Because
You've put a saw-scaled viper and a wild boar in a cage together?
I've seen how thick the skin is. Boar versus some of these animals. Boar wins out of. Think about a pig.
I know what yeah, they're
leather
huge.
skin, fur skin, and tusks the size of a pencil. Against
Wait, tusk the size of a pencil.
like a big pencil. You ever seen the bigger pencils?
Were you talking up a beast by saying it has tusks the size of a pencil?
Pencil wasn't the right word.
The size of a pencil?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never been said.
Sweet, like I'll fucking beat that thing's ass myself. Thank God
The
Donnie's on
size
this
of
draft.
a pencil, dude? He's talking about a big pencil, though.
The length, not the diameter. We're not talking diameter. We're talking length. Never mind. Continue.
Size of a
Like,
massive
okay, so it's what?
It's
8
like
inches?
fucking this big, and then it's this thick.
That's not how a pencil is.
I know. Okay, that's a pencil's the wrong.
You should have used
the
like
first thing I looked at.
You should have said it like 1,000 pencils.
A metal rod, a rod of metal.
Okay, that
Yeah, that's
all right. That's better. You should have said like a baseball bat or something. That would have been
Yeah. Okay. Well, the first thing I saw was a pencil.
All right.
This is a pen.
It's the same fucking thing.
It's not the same thing. It's a different thing.
It serves the same purpose.
But pencil came into your mind when you saw this?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
Dean, you're up.
I'm up. I want the moose.
Oh fuck, that's a good
Moose are massive.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard they're dangerous, and my research is backing that up.
Super aggressive.
Yeah,
A bull moose will.
and they're fast.
Yeah.
Like if you hit one, I've been told, like don't get out. Like if they're still alive,
Oh, the car?
Oh yeah.
Double tap it.
like they'll fuck you up
Yeah,
if
they get
see
in
you.
bad
Dude, you
moods.
seen those videos of them like a car parked on the road, fully charging and flipping, flipping cars to people in them? Moose, that's a great pick, Kyle. That didn't make my
Thank
list
you.
somehow.
Yeah, I had it. I wonder how it would do against things its own size, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's my concern.
I just know
I mean,
they're
they
bigger
get
than you
hunted
think.
by some of the things that we've already drafted.
Moose size.
So
I mean, 1,500 pounds.
I think this might be, for that reason alone, the worst pick of the draft.
That they get
Not
hunted?
even close.
They get hunted by things that we have already drafted. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the best. So what do you mean?
Like a boar could probably go to.
Oh.
I don't
Pig.
know. I was thinking more, I mean, moose are found in like northern United States, Canada,
Grizzly bear.
Alaska, correct? I mean, half the bear or all the bears that are drafted already are hunting that animal. I think that's the first time you can say that for the whole draft so far.
Because a bear usually wins against a moose in a fight.
For sure. There's tons of videos of bear eating moose, not
Yeah.
the other way around.
But you got to realize, like the moose does have a squad, so we're not,
Yeah, I know.
we're measuring us up against 5 versus 5. So.
Right. I feel like moose are insanely deadly to humans as far as other animals. I think at the most it's going to be able to knock you down, but it doesn't have a big bite. It's an herbivore.
Mm-hmm.
So it will knock you down with the tusks, but after that, maybe it can trample the smaller animals. But
Well, these are round 4 picks. Nothing on the table that's left wouldn't get destroyed instantaneously by like
a good point.
an elephant.
yeah, but there's still some animals left that could bite and rip and claw and are carnivores.
It's a good point.
Mm.
Chief, you're up.
I'm also going to the air. I'm taking the superior bird, the best bird. You fucked up, Dave. Taking the harpy eagle. This thing has talons the size of a grizzly bear. They can kill deer. They can kill monkeys. So, Ed, your chimp is fucked from above. Yes. These guys are born killers. Imagine a bird that takes down deer, takes down sloths. And they're fucking ugly looking too, so you get the scare factor. So taking a harpy eagle, they're big birds with the ability to crush bones just on impact. So the harpy eagle, it's a dive bomber.
It kills javelinas, armadillos, and agoutis.
Killing an armadillo?
An armadillo's like this fucking big.
It's got armor, Dave.
I mean, they
That's-
probably
you-
know what they
listen-
probably do. They probably pick it up and just drop it to kill it.
Great. And he's got 5-inch talons. It could kill deer and monkeys and sloths and all sorts of shit.
I could kill a sloth. You could kill a sloth. Even
I
Ed
don't
could
think you
kill a
could.
sloth.
I don't think you
I just saw a sloth like 5 days ago. I would
kill
have
it?
fucked that thing up. If
I don't think so.
If I wanted
I
to,
think
I
if
could
it
have killed it
actually-
easy. All I would have had to do was take it out of that tree I saw it in, grab
How
it
big
by
was
its
it?
neck. I don't know, this big? Not very big.
your size?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Probably about a third of my size.
Well,
Not even.
this bird's fucking you up too. Harpy eagle.
I like that pick.
Okay.
I don't even think you've ever heard of a harpy eagle until today. Because
wa-
I saw that
watch-
list too.
I watch a lot of nature shows.
All right. 5th round.
Black mamba, the fastest ground snake, most venomous. Kill you in 20 minutes with its venom. Again, that's for humans, but your chimp's fucked up, your cheetah's fucked up. Sweet name. I might name the whole team after my 5th round pick, the Black Mambas. So Black Mamba is my last pick. I might have the harpy eagle drop him on your polar bear's head too, Ed. Teamwork.
He'd still fuck you up.
No, I don't think so.
Telling you.
In one bite, you're gonzo.
Telling you.
Fastest snake there is.
All right, Black Mamba. KB, you're up.
And so grizzly bear was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is black bear available?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me black bear. I just want a bear.
Yeah, you feel good to have a bear on your board.
Yeah.
You got a lot.
They used to cancel school when they would run through campus. Black
Bears?
bears, yeah. That was always a good day.
Oh, wait.
One day, bear day.
Yeah, bear day.
What fucking bears did they have in Lake Forest besides the Chicago?
Oh, I'm from St. Charles, but I was talking about prep school specifically.
Yeah, I understood that after a second.
Mm-hmm.
Can't argue with the black bear. In the 5th round, especially.
5th round.
Dave.
Dave?
I'm just gonna go with the cassowary. Give me the cassowary.
What's that?
It's a bird.
Another bird?
Come on, Ed, back me up here. I know you can back me up.
Two birds?
Ed, back me up.
Scary
Aren't
bird.
aren't they blind?
It's my biggest fear to come across
Really?
this. Yes.
This is called a what?
It's like a emu or an ostrich on steroids. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's what the velociraptors evolved to in Jurassic Park.
It
It
has
is-
razor blades like in its feet. and
Where is
talons?
Where
in
It's
Australia.
Chill. Oh.
It is a top 5 fear of mine. They basically have their talons are so sharp, they jump up and they kick you right in the chest, and they will absolutely crush your chest. Just slice it open.
That'd be awful.
Yeah.
But aren't they blind?
I don't think they're blind, but they generally.
God, that's an ugly ass bird.
I know.
And what is this called
It's
again?
Cassowary, Cassowary.
They have good eyesight. What was I thinking of then? They heavily rely on other senses. How fast are these
Chief,
birds?
you could have told me they were
Ostrich
blind
speed.
and not admitted that, and I would have believed you and said, you
Well,
know what?
I'm
Nice, good
honest.
pick.
I think they're as fast as an ostrich.
Look at the fucking hooks on these. They're actually kind of pretty animals.
No.
Nope.
Hell.
I mean,
no.
multicolored and everything.
You're looking at a picture. You ever seen a video of one?
Sprint up to 30 miles an hour.
Fast, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like furniture, dude.
Yeah, dude, they suck.
How aggressive are they?
They're from what I understand, they're in a part of Australia where people generally don't come across them.
Oh, no, Dave.
What?
They're often killed by feral pigs.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
I hate to
Hog
see
team.
Damn.
I hate to see that.
Oh, natural predators include crocodiles.
Oh no.
Shit. And dingoes.
A dingo will kill it?
The dingo
I
will
learned
kill
about
it.
dingoes. I love that.
Dingo.
Eddie, dingo's on the board if you want to take out Dave's pick right here.
Just all three of us just fucking look at the cassowary walking through the arena and just manhandle it. I'm not going to take dingo. I'm going to take something outside the box here. I'm going to take the human cyanide pill of animals. and it's the poison dart frog.
Forgot about that.
The poison
About
dart frog.
Poison.
Oh, isn't that what they put the barbs on?
No, a poison dart frog. Any animal that ingests it dies.
So you got a suicide bomber.
Yes, I have a suicide bomber.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
So I got to tell you,
Any animal?
Just about. And if it doesn't kill you, it severely fucks you up.
I wanted to go the poison venom route, but I couldn't get the right thing. But that might be a good one.
Yeah.
But you also have to assume that
these things are tiny.
yeah,
Fits on your fingertip, dude.
you can lick it.
It's that
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Imagine the great
0.07 ounces.
Imagine the great almighty elephant being taken down by the horned dart frog. Human.
Yeah, but I don't think the elephant
eat
would.
it.
Yeah, they're not going to eat it. You might have a black bear eat it. Might. This is a bad pick.
No, it's not.
What's
It's
Google
a human cyanide
What
pill.
animals actually eat them? Because I feel like most
See where you're
animals know
going.
not to eat.
Yeah.
Do
It's a
any
human-
animals consume them? Maybe birds. Birds
I think
probably.
we might have technology that can like simulate these battles.
And you're forgetting that I have the chimpanzee who could definitely maneuver his way to put one of these frogs into someone's mouth.
But he would die
Checkmate.
too if he touched it, right?
No, you got to ingest it.
That's it. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not topical.
Yes.
It's called the poison dart frog. Where is it found? Is it at the Amazon?
I couldn't tell.
Wherever it's found, like
Sounds about right.
tribal people would take the poison, rub it on like spears and shit.
Here's why they have few predators. Their vibrant colors serve as a warning to predators. So, like, if you're hoping one of my animals is going to walk around and ingest
I have the
it,
chimpanzee. He will fucking get a Dennis the Menace slingshot and put it right in your mouth, dude.
I mean, what are we in Fantasyland? Is this Planet
Oh,
of
the
the
chimpanzee's
Apes?
going to
Yeah,
use
this
weapons.
isn't-
Yeah, dude, the chimpanzee.
He's,
Why don't-
he's taking the
the
chip
gun?
that's in the yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Suspend your.
The poison dart frog is pick of the draft.
They get their poison from the ants, beetles, and other
kind of
invertebrates
into
they eat, accumulating the toxins in their skin. So without those other things in its natural
Well,
environment,
yeah, it's going in fed. We're assuming these animals
I'm
aren't
just,
going
eating
in fed.
I'm just trying to learn, and I'm thinking if we're having this thing in the Coliseum,
It's going fed. Yeah, of course.
okay.
The human side, it's like there's 20 opponents. One of those 20 will be dead because the poison dart frog. I'll take that. I'll take those odds.
The only way that this animal helps you is if it just hides in the corner and no one else realizes it's there, and you can just, it's not killing anything.
I'm aware, but it's gonna take down, and I'm gonna strategically work with the chimpanzee to make sure it takes out the greatest opponent. It's a good pick, Donnie. You're up.
I hate that pick.
Is the final pick?
Yeah.
Well, I get one pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Black Panther.
Okay.
Round it out.
Is it possible? I think Black Panthers are just black jaguars. I think a black panther, because panther's just a name for like an overall cat.
Black
I think
Panther's found in like Florida. I'm pretty sure, right?
I mean,
And a jaguar is a jaguar.
A black panther isn't a distinct species, but a term for a melanistic leopard or jaguar. So
All right, so I got it.
Okay.
I can go
It
different.
is a separate. Yeah, you're right, Danny.
You're right. All right, you could go something else.
Can I go like Tim Wells? Slockmaster.
Have you met the Slockmaster?
I actually haven't, but
Oh, he's the
I used to
fucking
watch his
man.
videos before I knew Sydney. I never put it together. I put it together like a year into when she was working here. I was like, holy shit, that's your dad. Like the videos of him sitting in a tree with a fucking spear.
He's he's a war machine.
Yeah.
I tell everybody this, but I was hunting with somebody that he knew down there, and they're like, he's the greatest bow hunter of all time. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like the Tiger Woods of bow hunting.
That's cooler than Tiger Woods.
Yeah, the guy was like, yeah, actually, that's a perfect comparison. He's the Tiger Woods of bow hunting.
Dude, he
That's
uses no sight on his bows, and have you ever bow hunted?
Never.
There's a hook that you put on your wrist that
seen
you
the hook,
pull it back
Yeah,
with,
it's called a release.
a release, and then you click the little button and it does the work for you. He goes full on like
Just fingers,
caveman mode,
yeah.
just caveman or calloused up fingers,
So he's
pulls
holding
it back,
full
no
tension?
Yeah.
full tension, no sights, and he'll catch a bird going 40 miles an hour over his head and just put it right through his eye.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. He's like the most impressive dude I know.
So what? Can I get Tim Wells with a bow then?
No, because that would have been my number one pick.
All right, I'll go a wolf.
Wolf. All right.
Okay.
It's a good Mr. Relevant.
Yeah, it's a fair one. I think that you should probably specify it.
Like a Wolverine. I don't know what the
Gray wolf,
Gray wolf.
dire wolf, whatever the biggest wolf. I don't.
Well, those are back now.
That is true. We cloned him.
Give me a dire wolf then.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're like little dogs. You don't want a dire wolf.
All right, give
Well,
me.
they're probably all full grown now.
Yeah, you want the
That
gray
was like
wolf.
over a year ago.
Yeah.
Stay with the gray wolf.
I'll do the Northwestern timber wolf.
Okay.
We'll stick with Minnesota.
Your home state.
yeah.
Timberwolf. There you go.
Those are the biggest wolves.
Yeah, they're the
They-
biggest wolves.
That's solid.
I'll ask him Timberwolf.
get Tom
I'll
Gu-
ask him Timberwolf. We'll specify.
You get Tom Gugliotta playing for you. It's nice. All
Nice looking wolves too.
right, let's do honorable mentions. You got anything left, Kyle?
I kind of wanted to go anaconda, but I don't think they do well outside of water, from what I was researching.
Yeah.
I wanted to go like honey badger, but I think it's just too small.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an animal that impresses me.
I love honey badger. One of the coolest animals.
It is.
They're just so mean and tough, and they'll fight anybody that comes across them. They're awesome.
Yeah, and I was thinking like mosquito, like one of
Yeah.
those ones. But
Yep.
Nah.
I thought mosquito too.
Chief, you got any left?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
I think a python is actually a good pick. Imagine them tripping up the legs of a moose or something, and something else comes in, third man in for the kill.
Yeah, like having a snake for sure.
Yeah. But no, that's about it.
Donnie?
I mean, I had vampire bat, but that's like it takes a while. You know, it'll come suck your blood, and then a couple weeks later you'll be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Peregrine falcon would be cool too. Fastest animal on earth.
Yeah, is that the one
Massive,
that
too.
paralyzes you because it dives
Peregrine
down?
falcons are
It's
small.
They are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
smaller.
they go. I think they can go like 240 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
just-
They're not
dive bomb.
flying technically, but yeah,
It's a
they
dive bomb.
yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
Like insects too. There's ton, like black widow.
yeah.
I had roundworm.
That's
parasites.
I think we should have done it
Bears.
differently because we should have included shit like that.
Well, it could have been one from each category: air, land, sea, insect.
Right.
But
That's exactly how I did
Bioweapons,
it.
chemical weapons.
I had
ocean. There's a lot. Ocean,
I
so
had
many.
bald eagles for drone warfare, elephants for my armored columns, and they'd be first going like a blitzkrieg sort of. Actually, I consulted Chaps for this because I wanted to go the military route, and he said that the United States military, I'm sure other militaries, China, Russia, whatever, actually train dolphins and orcas to do underwater like mining. Like they'll use their scent underwater to find underwater drones and shit.
To do labor. Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
so there's and then mosquitoes for biological warfare, and then a griffin vulture, which I've never heard of until today. That would be my like UAV and surveillance bird, and that's the best bird in the animal kingdom that flies the highest and has the best eyes. Flies at 35,000 feet. It'd be like a UAV. Then cobra is a swarm of bees, electric eels, piranhas.
Swarm bees.
Killer bee. I had killer bees. It would be, but you need a swarm. You can't.
Yeah, I
That's why
know.
a swarm of killer bees would take an elephant out, but a single one doesn't do shit.
I have a couple left. I have the Komodo dragon. He's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, those are big time.
They're also highly venomous.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The kangaroo, just because I've seen some fucking yoked kangaroos.
Yeah, but then that guy,
Yeah, the Australian guy.
He fought him.
squared up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the greatest internet videos of all time.
yeah. I have a bull.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a bull. Just
Oh, I thought you said
charge into that arena.
Bull's a good pick.
Orangutan, and then horse.
There was I always not always I often think about this show. It was a one-off reality episode. It was called Man vs. Wild or something, and it had like Michael Johnson race a cheetah or a giraffe actually. It had Kobayashi eat hot dogs against a grizzly bear with glass separating them. The grizzly bear ate the hot dogs in literally 10 seconds, and Kobayashi was terrified looking at this thing.
Yeah.
Then they had a sumo wrestler tug of war against an orangutan, like a 500-pound insanely strong, and the orangutan just went yoink, just pulled him right off.
Pulled it off.
Yeah.
That's what we're dealing with.
That's what we're dealing with.
There's that orangutan that held that lady captive. Famous story of like the. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't think
Vaguely, I do.
an orangutan held. So I think it was in France or some shit. He held her captive. This could also be like a fictional story. I'm getting confused. It might
pretty-
be.
It was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
The one from Robin Hood.
Wait.
Yeah.
Might be a fiction.
All right, I'm going to read them off, then we'll vote someone off.
I'm voting for myself. I stunk today.
But remember, this is a squad. This
I
is,
know.
This is
I
a
don't
five-man
like my
team. Chief, tiger, hyena, crocodile, harpy eagle, black mamba, KB, elephant, rhino, Cape buffalo, moose, black bear, White Sox Dave, silverback gorilla, lion, bald eagle, saw-scaled viper, cassowary, Eddie, polar bear, hippo, chimpanzee, cheetah, poison dart frog, Donnie, grizzly bear, king cobra, wild boar, jaguar, timberwolf. Could write it down on a piece of paper. You could put it in a blank text. Anything works. Who you got, Don?
That's the worst.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Dave with the cassowary and the eagle.
KB?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Wow,
don't
that
like
might
it?
be unprecedented.
What?
Has anybody ever two people voted for themselves in the same draft?
Probably.
I think it's happened before. Chief?
I will also go for Dave.
I did Dave too.
Yeah,
Too many birds.
when it
Too many birds.
cassowary doesn't fly though, does it?
Not really.
Which
Like hovers.
makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Honestly, I hate to admit it, Ed.
I think it might be Ed.
Yeah, I think
Even with his
Ed,
stupid
read your
poison
team.
dark.
The poison dart frog is.
I liked his. I liked his
that was just a
rationale
stunt
though.
on us.
Yeah, that was
Didn't
a good
even need
move.
a fifth.
Didn't need a fifth. I have polar bear, hippo, chimpanzee, cheetah, and poison dart frog.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
like
a
that.
stacked team. My chimpanzee is that something that would just maul
Yeah.
bigger land mammals?
It'll rip your arms off.
Mammals, not human.
Like, is a chimp fucking up a?
Is it getting my moose?
Yeah.
I think he's getting your moose.
He's taking off my moose.
I don't know about
What
that.
about wild boar against chimpanzee?
What is your obsession with the wild boar?
Well, I
Don?
would like.
I think it doesn't get enough credit for.
I think wild boar is
killer.
pretty
Now-
exceedingly tough.
Don't they eat literally everything? Isn't that the best way to kill somebody? Is to
It's a
kill them and then feed them to pigs?
Yeah.
Because they
They
eat
do
bone
eat
and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
They say like 8 farmers a year die from falling in the pen.
Yeah. And then do
Those
they
are
not know what
domestic
happens to them? Or
Those
they
are-
just
yeah.
assume the pigs ate them?
Yeah.
That sounds like a spider fact. I don't believe that fact. But I've heard it too.
I've heard it before. I have never verified if it's real or not.
You know, when they say you
mean, it's
swallow
real.
like 8
That's
spiders
Swallow
a year.
yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
8
farmers tend into pigs. I'd imagine that number is probably accurate. Actually, I would have guessed more.
You think 8 pig farmers die a year from falling into their fucking cage?
There's a lot of people.
break
in
their leg and they're alone, and all the pigs just start chomping on them.
Chomping on them?
It was Edgar Allan Poe's story.
That's amazing.
It's called the murders.
The popo.
The murders in the Rue Morgue.
Oh, man.
You should read it. It's about an orangutan that kills people and a detective can't figure out who's doing it.
Oh my god.
Orangutan the whole time.
What a fact.
There we go. Edgar Allan Poe. Kyle, Donnie, thank you guys.
Thank you, boys.
you.
That's the draft. Thank you everybody for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.